So now, karibu to Albo wa Cinema. Now, the last few days, I sort of had a semi-viral WhatsApp comment. No, semi-viral comment on WhatsApp. My response to something that happened to Kibira, seems to have triggered a number of these old new school actors. But at the same time, there was something different I saw that people were sharing around about the pay of the Somali actor in Captain Phillips. The movie is Captain Phillips, only the Tom Hanks. Now, the Somali actor, I think he was called Barkhad Abdi, something like that, was paid $65,000 for his role. I am the captain. Yes, he was paid for, I am the captain now, something like that. He was paid $65,000 for that role. Tom Hanks, on the other hand, earned $15 million for the role. Now, as usual, there's people complaining, this is unfair, this is racism. The normal people don't understand business. You'll hear them yap a lot about things. Just acting emotively. They don't understand the business, so it's how they are feeling that dictates what they say. Now, this is a very simple thing. Tom Hanks is a box office draw, which means if you put him on your movie, put him on your poster, whatnot, you will get a multitude of people who will come to watch the movie. All right? Because he has that brand recognition. Barkhad, on the other hand, nobody knew about him before this movie and his famous statement and whatnot. Nobody knew about him. So if you put him only on the poster or promote the film as just him, obviously it was not going to make the kind of money that it made and the popularity it got. Because let's be honest here, even Kenya here, did anybody know about Barkhad before Captain Phillips? No one. So in business, we are paying for the value. If you put an actor on a movie, you expect that the people who've seen that actor before or who have seen their performances will come and watch them. All right? That's part of that brand appeal of Hollywood that they, one way or another, have been slowly destroying. I know many people say the age of the movie star is going, but I personally don't think so, because I see a lot of them still have pulled a lot of influence. But mainly, the ones who do like proper stuff, the Keanu's and the Tom Cruises and the, Russell Crowe's, and those old school guys that really appreciated the fame and the money they got. These days, even in a sector like ours here, we have no industry. We don't make movies. Like, if you're going to compare it even to Tanzania here, we don't make movies even in numbers. Nothing. Every year, maybe if Mnet Maisha Magic, they fund a few of those productions, maybe an independent producer is sufficiently motivated to spend their money and invest. So what people don't understand really, and I don't know if they don't understand or they just don't want to understand, because it's difficult that finally it has to fall on you like, hey, maybe I need to work at this for the next 10 years before I can really cash in. That's what really people are afraid of. That now you really have to work hard. And do you realize the amount of competition that's out there for actors? The serious actors, I see them do things, they put them online. Just they do a monologue, they put it online. They're always involved in so many projects, they put them online. They're just pushing. They're pushing. They're doing their own skits at home. They're pushing to make sure that they master the craft and build an audience. These days, most of you people have the opportunity to build an audience as you're trying to get work. Because a lot of actors will get work simply because of the amount of social media presence they have. Because now okay, if I put this person, they have like 1 million subscribers here, or followers, 500,000 here, 300,000, whatever. When you put such a person in your movie, you'd expect at least a percentage of their social media following to come watch the movie, pay and watch the movie. And that's what really gets me these days, the amount of whining despite the fact that there's so much opportunity. Now, Barkhad Ali never complained about that. It's of course the media and all this, I want something for nothing people that are complaining, oh, you paid $65,000 if you're paid now as a Kenyan actor. You will ball out of control. That's right now the exchange rate it can get to what, 8-9 million or whatever. You'll be good. I'm sure Barkhad wasn't complaining. Barkhad knew his role, he played his role perfectly, got paid, and right now he got more opportunities from that role than he would have ever dreamt of. So imagine now that locally, as an independent producer, you don't have these big figures. You try and get people around, so that you can produce something and hopefully take it to market and make money. Yes, I think that it will be disingenuous of me not to mention that a lot of the producers locally are scumbags also. They underpay and, they don't really push for the product to be as good as it can be. They would rather, like once they get some funding or whatever, they're just using it for themselves, then maybe spend a little money on the production. That's just the way it is. And that's what I was trying to tell you, actors. You know where you are. You know the country that you operate. So for you to start pretending that you require good food on location to act properly, to pretend that you need a policeman present for you to feel safe to act, while 90+% of our productions don't have those facilities and can't afford those facilities. So what do you want? You want guys to wait for years before they can be able to do any production? It's not going to happen. You are just going to be ignored, and we work with people that want to. I have never been robbed on set. I have never been attacked on set. Because from the beginning I understood the basics of production. Where I'm going to shoot, what's the security, is it the location that will give me the look I want? All these things come to play. And as long as you guys just sit online and you talk and try to look cool and trying to chase things here online, but on the ground you're not doing shit, where are we going? So personally, we've been working on a project for 3 years now. We pulled back from all that noise out there so that we can build intellectual property that can pay us for years. Do you think it's easy? We've spent over 3 million shillings. We have not got anything back. If you look here, we've bought computers worth 1 million shillings. Look. Here, this thing over here, this. I mean, what are you talking about, you guys? Do you understand what it takes? I've acted before. I started as an actor. I could be on sets where I'm being paid 1,000 shillings a day to be an extra, at the same time do other roles on set. Because I have to be honest, I used to be paid, take that shit money because I wanted to learn. I wanted to do how things are done on set. So I made the necessary sacrifices to get me here where I can buy a 500,000 shilling computer to do higher level animated work, high level film work. Can you say the same for you as an actor? What have you invested in your acting? Is your social media buzzing with your talent? No. You're just waiting for something to happen so that you can whine and moan about it. All right? So I'm never going to pull back from what I said. It's wrong that people do careless things on sets. It's wrong that none of you seems to want to invest and spend the time that's necessary to build this industry from the sector that it is. But some of us have dreams and we are pushing them. And you'll see them. Part of these things, these videos I'm doing about film industry is part of that process. Because now even myself lying saying, oh, people don't know about Kenya film and I'm not doing anything about it. Then I'm just the same. So I'm going to push for that, to build on that. But you want to sit in your corner and complain, no, I'm not paid enough, or there isn't sausages on set. You engoja those sausages. And you'll not see anything else. Okay? That's all for now. Otherwise, unaweza subscribe hapo. I was told I have to say these things because apparently that's how it's in my online work. Share, like, all the good stuff. Peace. Adios.